Do you know my favorite thing to do when I sit down after a big day at the workshop is to have a cup of cocoa and listen to a Christmas story with Rudolph and the elves. Okay, boys and girls, get comfy. It's time to listen to a wonderful Christmas story.
Hello, Dash. Hello, Rudolph.
Hello, Lolly.
Have you come for story time?
We have. I just finished feeding all of the reindeer and I was telling Rudolph that I was coming over. And he said, can I join as I love a Christmas story?
That sounds wonderful, and as I always say, the more the merrier. Hello, boys and girls. Today we're going to read Christmas on the Farm. Christmas on the Farm. It was Christmas Eve. The little ducklings decorated the tree and tried to help Mrs. Duck wrap the presents. Somehow they managed to wrap sticky tape around each other's knees and make a terrible mess. They tore the paper, knocked over the box of cards and stuck labels all over each other's beaks. At last, Mrs. Duck sent the ducklings outside to throw snowballs while she finished off. Then she put on her best cape and stepped outside into the white snowy fields. Mrs. Duck loaded up each excited youngster with a wingful of beautiful presents as they set off to the farm. Firstly, they met Buttercup the cow. Here is your present, quacked Dan, handing Buttercup a pretty parcel. It's a hammock so you can snooze in the shade next summer. Shh, cried Mrs. Duck. It's meant to be a surprise. Thank you very much, Buttercup. As she took the present from Dan, she had already started dreaming of warmer days. Here's your present, quacked Dizzy, handing Mrs. Hen a parcel. It's a Christmas apron. Shh, cried Mrs. Duck. It's meant to be a surprise. How lovely, clucked Mrs. Hen. And here's your present, quacked Daisy, handing Duke Donkey a parcel. It's a Christmas hat. Shh, cried Mrs. Duck. It's meant to be a surprise. Hee-haw, how exciting, hee-hawed Duke. It took all afternoon to deliver the presents, but at last, Mrs. Duck and her family set off home again. At least we have nothing to carry now, laughed Dan, skipping ahead. They had not gone far when Duke Donkey called. I have my present ready for you now. We have presents here for you too, shouted Mrs. Hen, Buttercup the cow, and all the other farm animals. The sky grew dark and the stars appeared. By now, the tired little ducklings had so many gifts they could not possibly carry them all. They sat down for a rest, and at that very moment, they heard the sound of jingle bells. Dash, do you know who it could be?
Santa!
That's right. It was Santa Claus sweeping down from the sky in his sleigh. Let me help you, he laughed, taking all the presents from the little ducklings, who were amazed they could not even quack. Jump in, my friends, I will take you home. They soon arrived home after their exciting ride. You better look the other way while I fill your stockings, laughed Santa. The ducklings giggled and jumped onto their little beds as quickly as they could. They soon drifted off to sleep, and as Santa tiptoed away, he knew that this was one Christmas they would never forget. They had written in Santa Claus's sleigh, and they could hardly believe it. Wasn't that a fantastic story, everyone? Goodbye, boys and girls.
Goodbye, everyone.